Gary says you can always tell if an indie cartoon was created by animators or by writers. This was created by animators for sure. 1000%. If you're an indie animation project and you're not sure your writing checks out, please hire me as a script doctor. I'll do it for cheap. I promise I could have fixed this. We're gonna watch Spice Frontier Escape from Veltegar, the pilot episode, because Lapusha just paid for it. Spice Frontier. All right. It's a music video, so I could check it out on my own time. All right. Has 1K views and nobody knows what it is. Oh, well, that'll probably be fine then. I'll just play that on stream after this. After we watch this pilot. This looks cool. I like the. I'm guessing this is 3D, but posing is 2D type animation. It looks pretty sick. It looks like if you took the world from the OVA Birth and made it into a 3D world. We got a grub. Big grub. Rick and Morty sequence.
Stay calm, everyone. I'm calm.
And Morty also is here. I like the camera movement.
Yes, I am more concerned for the ship.
Like, number one thing I look for from a 3D animation is that you do interesting stuff with the camera movement. Yes, I could turn the volume up. Because you have a free camera and you can do literally anything with it.
Ah, she'll be fine. I built her sturdy.
Brace yourselves.
I appreciate that there's a lot of movement from the characters also, which makes them feel very alive. But it's subtle movement, you know? There's just like a lot of little bounce, just like little groove to their movement. Sometimes you see them try to do this and it comes off really exaggerated, especially in anime.
Do that again.
Oh, agreed. My stomach. Oh, boy. You look at that.
Oh no. Oh.
Well, it's not too bad. Aside from cosmetic damage, it looks like we just lost an engine coil. Still need to look over the whole ship, though.
How long will repairs take?
Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours max. That's if there's no surprises.
Did everyone copy that? Stay close to the ship. We leave for the Oasis as soon as the Serrano is fixed. And the air is breathable. You can remove your helmets.
Ugh.
Oh, come on.
Flush your helmet, dog.
Well, I think some of it got in my suit.
The fucking shit on this dude.
Anyone else hear that?
You hear it too? I thought it was just in my head.
It is coming from underground. Maud?
Yeah, there's definitely movement down there. I'm doing a deeper scan of the area.
Okay.
I gotta say, while I think everything about this looks good, the character designs, which are fine, do also read very like B-team that would get killed in the background. Like it kind of gives like, where's the A-team? You know, are these really the main characters, or is there like a cooler set of guys that's gonna show up? You know?
Where is this oasis? Hey, there we go.
The planet seems empty. No plants, no animals. Nothing.
Based on the coordinates, it should be this way.
Yep. I see it too. Right over there.
Okay, she's got little like antenna things on her head
Wait,
for
what?
expressions.
Could the cartographers have been that far off? Okay.
Ada, I'd advise against venturing out on your own. Stay close to the ship. We'll go together once Eloy completes the repairs.
Keep her away from plants. Good.
I'm starting to feel like this is about to go in a direction where everybody's going to just not communicate something important and lead to a frustrating situation.
Luck with that.
Guys, it's not even far. Barely an hour.
Oh, okay, they can hear each other. Never mind. I assumed he was just not calling out to her for no reason, but no, she could simply still hear him. Okay.
Just come pick me up when Eloy's done.
Okay, fine. I'll go with her. Don't worry. Meet us there.
His sound travels pretty far on this planet.
Nexus. Go with them. And everyone keeps their camera switched on. Clear?
Also, I cannot help but think that she, the robot lady, is... I think her name is just Lady from, Space Cobra. I think we watched a little bit of an episode of Space Cobra once that was literally on a desert planet. Someone remind me the robot lady from Cobra's name, but she definitely reminds me of her.
Roger. Got it.
Mom.
Yes, and a rat died. Don't even remember, but I'm sure that happened. Lots of fuck shit happens in
Information
Cobra.
about these creatures.
It's limited, but I got something. It's called a Zephyrin. Docile, rarely seen, feeds off minerals found in asteroids. There's no record of them ever attacking ships or entering a planet's atmosphere.
Wait. You're saying that thing can't maneuver in gravity and that we could have just, I don't know, moved out of the way?
That appears to be the case. Noted.
Okay.
This planet's subcrust is unusually rigid. It seems to consist mainly of
Metamorphic feldspars.
And below that?
still analyzing. It could just be water or some other liquid.
Keep me updated, Maud.
Yep. Got it.
I like this spewing not honey but what's something else golden. Oh, she got nice broad thighs and hips. I'm feeling the gams on Robot Girl. Grub. I made a metal, you little dumbass. Maybe it eats metal, though. Golden Witch Splooge. Could you imagine? If I could come gold, everybody would know about it. I'll tell you that much. Winnie the Pooh ass lava. So far my feeling on this is that it is too slow for how uninteresting it is. It's a case of like nothing happening is bad or disturbing in any way, but it's also not particularly exciting or interesting. When they first landed on the planet, I was like, cool, the planet looks cool, but like it's kind of just looked the same, and it's felt like we've done a lot of aura farming here, but like the aura is not that powerful, if that makes sense. I'm like thinking about what Made in Abyss looks like in my head, and like, if this looked as good as Made in Abyss, this would clear. Like, it could be this boring if it looked that good. But it's like, animation wise looks good, camera movement is good, directing is good, just like the world, even the art of the world looks good. It's just not that interesting of a thing to look at, to spend so much time just kind of looking at it. The music's fine. Again, it's like it's almost too much. It's like the music's cool, it sets a great tone, but that tone is kind of flat. I'm still feeling like I don't even know really what genre this is besides sci-fi. It's desolate. If the idea was to go for desolate, isolation. They needed less music, or at least less dramatic of music, because it feels like the music is trying to hold my attention and the visuals are not giving me a good reason to have my attention there, if that makes sense, you know? I mean, these like great shot, awesome shot, and I like the way that the world they're kind of walking into, like it looks like it's about to look more interesting because there's going to be grass.
Sprinkling a little salt and pepper, whisking the oil. Oh, and now that's just the first part.
I still think these characters have incredibly B-team energy, though.
Nexus, why? What are you shooting at? Would you just give us a warning the next time you fire that thing? Always freaks me out.
The expressions are very like DreamWorks Road to El Dorado.
And it used to be worse.
Kinda scary how he doesn't talk. Has he ever said anything?
He and Sela communicate in some mind-to-mind robot language or something? I don't know. He's never said a word. Whoa! Stop doing that! What are you even shooting at?
Gary said Villeneuve movies always look desolate, but they're also gripping. I'll say, like, I loved Arrival. I've seen both Dunes, and they were both good. The first one took a while to grab me. The second one I remember pretty quickly being like, and granted, you know, it's carrying on the way to the first movie having existed already, but like, it did not take long for me to feel like I was on Arrakis and understanding the pressure of the situation, because like, it throws you right into a tense situation where it's like the main characters are hiding out from like a more powerful force. And in this case, it's like, all right, we've landed on a planet. What's here? Don't know. There's been no foreshadowing. That's what it is. There's no foreshadowing. Where's the part that's meant to make me like worried? I'm not worried about anything. If something just fell from the sky and demolished, like if like a big rock fell and killed all three of these characters, I'd be like, oh, all right, you know.
It used to be worse, huh?
I honestly wish we hadn't taken him with us. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, it's been a month since you joined the Serrano. Happy month anniversary. What do you think?
It's been fine.
It's been fine.
No, it's been great. Really. I mean, 3 planets in a month. And all that rare flora I've seen already. But, you know...
Okay, so she's bored. Maybe being bored is the point.
It's still strange for me, being on the same ship as a Varian.
Don't
Oh,
worry
she's
about it,
racist?
boy. You'll get used to him. I think he really likes having you around.
No, I mean, me being a Calionian and all that mess
Okay.
between us and them. Not that I agree with any of it. You know, it's just politics, but...
Ada, I get it. Trust me.
Racism
I'm a
in
human
space.
raised by Precardians. I grew up on a planet like Demid.
Yeah, I guess, well, we just haven't figured out how to get along.
Oh,
Well,
my
that
fucking
is
neck.
why we're out here, right?
Is it?
Aren't you just starting?
How will being out here accomplish
farm.
that?
And restaurants.
Oh, what?
Right. I did hear you and Eli saying something
Wait, what?
about that. But what does that have to do with anyone getting along?
You know, just everything.
Okay, so you obviously got some big idea.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, aren't I a part of the crew? I should know this big plan.
Tell us the fucking story of the cartoon. They're like baiting me with the fact there might be a plot.
Oh, I see what's going on. It's not just a big idea. It's a crazy idea. Too embarrassing to tell me. It's okay. You can just keep it to yourself then.
Hit me with
I'm
the
not
fucking
embarrassed.
crazy idea.
I mean, why would I be embarrassed?
Enough of the Road to El Dorado expression animation and give me the embarrassing
It's
thing.
a really good idea. Some would even say it's a genius idea. No, I'm not embarrassed. Why would I? Very funny.
So you're gonna tell me or what?
Okay,
What?
so the
What was very funny? Just that she was fucking with him, or?
farm is just the beginning. Imagine this. Restaurants and food stalls as far as the eye can see. Visitors of all species from every corner of the universe coming to try cuisine that's been lost for 258 years. Everyone.
I swear to God, all of his animation looks like a slightly less exaggerated version of like stuff that in my brain is all from The Road to El Dorado. It could be that it's more than one movie, but it feels like it's just the one guy from that movie. Like,
It's gonna dine together, share stories, smile, laugh, and this will all happen with Earth food at the center. I want to start an Earth cuisine renaissance. Whoa. Saying it out loud like that, it does sound like a pretty absurd idea.
Absurd or not, Ken, you aren't wrong. If we can't learn to get along, we'll eventually just self-destruct.
you seem to get along just fucking fine.
I don't even know if we can pull it off, but
Wait, is it them two who have the problem with, like, is it their races that have the problem with each other? They're getting along. There's no there's nothing, there's no hardship to overcome here.
we have to try. And finding Earth ingredients is the first step.
Okay.
Wait, Pickles Nexus! He's gotta be broken, right? I think he's gonna kill us.
So yeah, he's a chef, so he says sweet pickles when things, you know, as his version of sweet Jesus. Okay.
Sleep. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe. Are we sure this air's breathable?
Head over to that biome.
Sweet
This world is giving Helldivers 2 to me a little bit.
pickles?
Yeah.
With the biome shift into purple grass and all. Or, what is it? Outer Worlds?
Sometimes I shout food names when I get startled.
Kentucky Williams.
As I watch this, I can't help feeling like the dialogue was written around what like expressions they wanted to animate. If you have these character models and you want to like bring them to life, and you're thinking, okay, I want to do like this laughing animation, I want to do this like trying to convince you animation, you know, like they're very specific emotions that are being animated. It's just that the context around them is not interesting. That is a good accomplishment of the expression that you're going for, but I don't care that the character feels happy. I don't care that the character feels jokey or whatever the fuck these two are feeling. Like, they're just not interesting.
You're so cute sometimes. I could just eat you up. I'm kidding, Kent.
I guess I'm trying to say it feels more like a reel stuffer. If you have an animation reel and you want to show off what you can do, you've got a bunch of good looking clips, but like what they are from is not that interesting to me.
Italians don't eat humans.
Did he think they did?
Hey, Ahmad, is the auxiliary fuel pump indicator light red or green, huh? Ahmad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fuel pump light. Red, green?
It's green.
Yeah, and now? Hey, Ahmad.
I can't work like this. It's still green, Eloy.
Nah, is it?
Now it's red. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
So like again, this scene, the expression work is good. Their personality seems fine, seems interesting, seems like a character I could imagine an interesting show about. Will she do anything? Or will she just stare at globes?
Oh, please, hang on. I gotta cut the power for this part. It'll be back on soon. Sooner if you get down here and give me a hand. Or
Give him a hand. In the wise words of Ziberon Trag, the most ill among us are the ill-prepared.
Okay.
That seems a bit harsh, Maud. Things break, and, you know, they need to be fixed.
Eloy,
I feel like she just established a theme, and that theme should have been established like 3 minutes in.
can we please stay on task?
I am on task.
Got the Star Wars transition wipes. Hey, wasn't I just fighting that in Metroid
Rarely seen
Prime?
and docile?
Or about to fight that in Metroid Prime? I didn't even get to the first boss yet. The main point of this is just keeping me up to date on indie animation, and I appreciate it, because I would literally never hear about any of this stuff if you didn't send it to me to watch. I don't know where do you hear about this stuff, Lapusha? Like, how do you find out about so many indie animations? Is there like a blog you're following, or like how do you know them? A good algorithm? Well, I guess that's fair, yeah. My algorithm feeds me nothing but like hip hop analysis videos, so.
It is a Crick ship. Maud. Madari.
Hang on, Eloy. Sela? Yeah, I see it. It's a Crick's fighter class ship. Let me check if there are any Crick's colonies in the system. Well, nothing around here.
I guess I'm thinking about the fact that this is a pilot, right? So, like, they probably didn't have, like, a tremendous budget for it. I would imagine that its point is to sort of pitch just, like, the look and feel and idea of the show that you would want to do something much more interesting with when you actually write it as a show. You know, like, I don't want to judge it as, like, an episode 1, because that's not really what a pilot is. A lot of the time that ends up being what a pilot is these days, but a pilot is supposed to be, like, a proof of concept, right? To me, this is functional as, like, a proposition of a generic episode of a show that should have a much more interesting first episode than this. You know what I mean? Like, if this is just a vertical slice of the experience of the show, I get that. But as, like, a introduction to the plot and characters, it's just not that solid. It's not like boring. It's not like boring like, wow, this is a fucking, like, well, I don't know. It is kind of boring. How do I put it? It's fine to look at. It's fine to listen to. It's just not gripping. I guess I'm saying the same thing I already said.
A military station. The closest Crick settlement is...
I like the way they animate her, like, abs when she walks.
Called Marsh, 8 parsecs away.
8 parsecs? Too far for a single fighter class ship like this.
I'll keep digging.
Slightly above mid. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Which, again, like, as an independent animation, that means it is like a triumph of human effort. Just, you know, not necessarily an incredible user-end product.
Interesting. There are underground cavities filled with this moving substance.
Yeah, Komu said, it's like if Heartcatch started with Tsubomi and Erika already friends in the middle of the plot of them trying to discover who the bad guys are. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if it started from, like, episode 10 or so of Heartcatch Precure, when they're just, like, in the thick of, like, a totally normal episode, you know, like, not necessarily bad, but not memorable, you know, like, generic episodic Precure episode type.
It's everywhere.
What do you make of it, Maud?
Well, we'll have to wait until Eloy fixes this hunk of junk.
Hunk? Excuse me.
You said, I think the show would be more engaging if we were following the perspective of a character day one in this crew, like the narrator just joined the crew and we figured things out alongside them. The strange thing about it to me is that, like, they haven't been traveling together long. Like, okay, so you've got this crew of, like, 5 people traveling together, but the implication is they've stopped on 4 planets in the last, like, week or something, she said. These people of warring races or whatever have only been on the same ship for a little while. So did only one of them just join the crew and the others are regulars, or is this a crew that was just newly assembled, or is, you know, like, I don't even fucking really know what they're doing. The one guy is putting together a restaurant. Did he, like, commission everyone else to help him? Is that what this is? Like, he just bought a crew? They really didn't explain any of that. It all kind of matters.
Highly customized, brilliant piece of Farian engineering.
My point exactly. This Farian-engineered space debris will end up becoming our grave.
How is that even a point? Farian ships
Ingredients they brought with them? Spearmint, morass pepper? Who knows?
I hope we find them too. Do you think the human colony is still there? I wonder how they've adapted. They've been here for so long.
You really don't smell that?
Did they even mention that they were looking for a human colony? Like, he had mentioned human or Earth ingredients, that they were, like, looking for Earth ingredients. I don't remember him ever mentioning a human colony. We're 15 minutes in. We're halfway in. And they just now mentioned, like, what they're looking for specifically.
I don't smell any... Kit! Look! Are those... It has legs!
Oh. big mountain. Okay, so that's the thing we've been seeing in the distance for a while, right? And it looked like it was just grass, but it's actually like, I mean, maybe it is grass, but it's growing out of like a living thing. Some kind of giant rock monster creature.
Amazing. And it's huge. Yeah, we'll need to get the Serrano to get up there. There must be all kinds of exotic plants on its back. I'm going
Why do they have such shitty binoculars?
to get a closer look.
Whoa, Ada.
What's going? Okay, like, is her binocular like one half is like a hologram? Like, what the fuck's going on there with that? And why is his completely different from hers? What?
Look. Sela?
Why is it like that though?
Maud, didn't you say those lobster things are space dwellers? Rarely seen?
It's called a Zephyr. Yes.
Kent, why?
Well, because what I'm looking at right now, it's like a Zephyrin graveyard, and most of them look like, half-eaten.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be a fight.
Kent, Ada, next.
I really hope the action saves this.
Head back to the ship.
Alright, let's go. Let's see some shit. I like the camera work. I like the movement. I like her dash. Alright, okay, spooky. This is literally what's about to happen to me in Metroid Prime if I keep playing it. I'm literally like a metal woman about to be chased down by a massive number of tiny little grub parasites. I have to think Metroid Prime inspired this a little bit.
Nexus, they are coming from underground. Weapons up.
I like her run cycle. Alright, tough man, let's go. Yeah. Alright, that looks cool. Yeah, alright. That's cool. Surf on her shield. Could have done a little more of that. Oh.
Mod, 880.
Yeah, I'm on it.
880? What's 880?
Come on, let me get the power back on.
880's pretty serious. Got it.
Come on, Sela.
Nexus, get them off the ground now.
Kinda seems like they'd be fucked without these robots. She's got like a little fucking pea shooter.
Elo, Dart.
I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go.
It clicked with me. I was like, who does her running remind me of? Like, who's an android girl who like hauls ass famously? And it's 2B. She's like 2B from fucking from Nier Automata.
Done.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Oh, come on! Nexus, really? You're running out of juice now?
This, you know what this really reads to me as, actually? Is like this animation studio is gonna send this to Marvel and be like, please let us animate Guardians of the Galaxy.
Eat this.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Okay, I'll take that.
You cannot be that terrible of a shot and be on a space adventure like this. Is she about to fucking Samus charge shot their asses? Oh no. Oh. He just ejected his legs. Where we're going, you don't need legs. The world's design also kind of reminds me of Quantumania, Ant-Man.
Nexus.
Hey, we got you, bud.
Hey.
Nothing to worry about. Yeah?
You did that on purpose, didn't
This is cool. I just wish it didn't take 15 minutes to see something cool. Yeah, that was fine. That was all fine and fun. Nothing mind-blowing, but it was a good time. It was tremendously more memorable than anything that had happened so far.
didn't you?
No! There it is again!
Who's shitting?
I know that smell.
Ada, are you alright?
Just fine. We're safe. We're on top of the oasis. Please tell me you guys are okay.
Are you? Can there's something with
Sela? Yeah, signal's gone.
What are they doing?
They are changing the frequency of their vibration.
They're trying to match the frequency of your shield.
What? Why?
Throw them off?
Not well.
What, are they gonna fucking phase through it if they vibrate at the same speed as it? Fucking what?
It's just a matter of time before they break through.
Smart bugs.
Okay, sure.
This might
What
be
we doing, Ellen? We're watching Spice Frontier Escape from Veltegar, which is I assume, indie animation studio's pitch for why they should be allowed to animate the next Marvel sci-fi adventure series, because it kind of reads as like a generic version of one of those with like a dash of Space Cobra and an anime in Metroid. Definite video game feel. Helldivers. It's alright. It was a big cool action scene. It was pretty alright.
it.
Never thought this is how I'd go.
It wasn't nearly as cool as the Ruby Season 2 lunch fight, though, which I am hesitant to give such high praise to Ruby, but that fight fucking is awesome.
Both of you, head to the main deck and seal yourselves
This is definitely much better animated than Ruby is.
in.
Wait, you're not coming?
They cannot cut through Corvos. Go.
We gotta get back there. We gotta help them. All right, ideas. How do we get back to the Serrano? Nexus, can you make it all the way back?
Oh, I was thinking Serrano like the pepper, and now I'm realizing, of course he named his ship a pepper. Why is this guy the captain? Like, why is it his ship? Why does he... They really needed to explain more of the fucking relationship of why these characters are with this dude, other than, like, he's opening a restaurant. Question mark?
Kent, say we do go back. Then what?
And yeah, I guess she's made of Corvos. I don't know if that's a real thing or if that's just a lore thing they made up.
Eaten by those things?
Wait a second. Why aren't they attacking this oasis creature? There's gotta be plenty of food up here.
Because it smells like ass.
It's the smell! Oh, I think
Thank you.
Is it a creature?
No, it's the Lanthus sap.
The slow realization that, like, I can figure out because they've set it up with the context clues before they do it. It's just so, like, Disney movie writing in a bad way. Whereas, like, the funny way for that to have been written would be, as he's wondering that, she's, like, holding her nose. She's like, maybe it's the smell, you know? And then they both kind of look at each other like, oh, of course, duh. But it's not quite the way they delivered it.
Family. Come on. Over there. See those bulbous glands hanging from the trees?
Those bulbous glands.
What is that?
They look like fruits, but they're actually glands that contain a sap with this atrocious smell. There's a similar tree on my homeworld, but back home the smell attracts insects for the plants to feed on. But these bugs here seem to be repelled.
That Vor cartoon you showed me was by a 60-year-old retired Disney animator. Do you mean the shark one? You're telling me a 60-year-old man made that shark Vor who worked for Disney? Wild.
By it.
You think there's enough?
If it's as potent as I think it is, we smash one and it'll stink up an area the size of 10 Serranos.
Great! Sela, if you can hear us, we're on our way.
Kent, the signal is still weak, but we heard you. Maud, Eloy, are you sealed in?
Almost. I hope this holds. Or you'll be right. The ship will be our grave.
I'm always right. I hate being always right.
Well, this better lead to all of them dying by the end of this pilot.
Nexus, can you get us to the edge of that cliff? All right.
Doesn't really seem like that type of show, but you know. Gotta leave your mark somehow.
He can't carry us
Ellen said that guy lived 60 years too long.
both. Kent, you go. I'll wait here. When you get there, just smash it on the ground.
No. No, I can't leave you here. We don't know what's in there.
We don't have time, Kent. Go. They need this. I'll be fine.
Ada. Fine. Keep your radio on.
Hey, be safe, Nexus.
All right, Nexus. 3, 2, 1. We're coming, guys. Just hang on.
Why is he going and not the super plant expert? Why can't he bring like a sack of it? Is he not even equipped with a backpack? What's going on? All good questions. Yeah, they literally didn't bring anything to carry anything with.
All right, back off, you filthy fiends, or I'll fry you in this set of stuff.
No, not big robot. You fool. Yes, let him die. It just kind of... couldn't tell if he cared about that fucking guy or not. It's like kind of like, oh, well, shucks.
Season on
My robot.
Here. How's that for a cliffhanger, huh? I don't think it's too spoilery to say we make it off Veltegar in one piece. Well, for...
It's entirely too spoilery to say that. What do you mean? You just undercut all the tension of the ending.
the most part.
What's the point of leaving us on a cliffhanger?
Our next stop, Planet Balfour, the future location of our farm. Eloy says it even smells like old Earth, which I'm gonna have to assume is a good thing. And Ada's botany-loving heart couldn't be happier. We run into a few snags. We aren't as alone on this place as we thought. Anyone else noticing a trend? Everywhere we go, something wants to eat us. But if you think giant tentacle monsters are all we have to worry about, think again. In steps Magnor. Find a more
Magnor
villain in this galaxy. You can't.
Wow.
Turns out he and his crew have been on our trail since.
Can you imagine a more fucking generic sci-fi enemy name than Magnor?
Veltegar. The question that haunts us now is, why were they after us?
What's with the fucking holographic gun shit thing? What's going on with that?
And who sent them? It's a good thing we have Sela on our side, because things get dicey. And the next thing we know, we're guests aboard the Orion Tricorps Earth Royal Battlecruiser Renaissance. Whew, it's a mouthful.
There's a shot that looks almost exactly like this in the storyboard of my Prickly comic. It's fucking with my head that this is here.
Eloy's friends from back home were helping us fix up the farm, when suddenly we get summoned by Commander Matialda Picaron. See, I owe her a favor, and I couldn't really refuse, so here we are. Can you believe that Eloy used to work on this ship? It's an honor to have him on the Serrano, it really is. As for Sela and her past, it gets more mysterious by the day. Turns out, she's not the last of the Corbion after all. So, about that favor I owe Commander
Yeah, just show us the whole fucking show, I guess.
Picaron, well, let's just say I didn't think I'd find myself rubbing shoulders with a universally renowned culinary legend. The one and only Corcoran? Who I end up in a cook-off against? Why is everything in my life such high stakes all the
Corcoran. Come on.
time? And who doesn't like fast-paced space battles? I don't! That's why I wanted to open a restaurant. But if you like them, we've got them for you. And that's not all you'll see. I've got a buffet's worth of Earth cuisine.
This is like slightly too close to being like a Justin Roiland parody of like, you know, it's just called Two Brothers, like
Still to
rant.
share with the crew. Seela's battles are far from over. And the universe, well, it's a big place. And it's full of Earth ingredients just waiting to be discovered. All this season on Spice Frontier.
Fire the head of story. Gary says you could always tell if an indie cartoon was created by animators or by writers. This was created by animators for sure. 1000%. Let me also say, this is like exactly on the level of the average 80s anime OVA. On average, if you were to just throw on some 80s OVA that only ever got like one episode, it's exactly this. It's like a bunch of cool animation for a few minutes of what is mostly a pretty boring but decent looking thing made by a small team who are capable of making something good, but they don't have all of the pieces. The worst thing about it is that it's a 30-minute pilot. Like, this could have been a series of GIFs. This could have been animatics. This could have been a comic that has animated sequences, and I would have enjoyed it more. It just was so long for what it was, and it raised way more questions than it answered, like unnecessarily. Like, it just kept raising questions, and I was like, wait, what? But what about that? But what about that? Why are you telling me this other shit when I need to know this shit? They definitely should have hired a writer. I agree. If you're an indie animation project and you're not sure your writing checks out, please hire me as a script doctor. I'll do it for cheap. I promise I could have fixed this. Like, I'm not saying it would have been a masterpiece, but I could have fixed the basic problems with this. Raising a hand and asking questions like, are we gonna explain that fucking why they have two different visors or goggles or whatever? Because if not, don't do that. If it's species based, I need to know why are they different? Why does hers have like a spectral second fucking lens on it and his is like a Geordie Star Trek visor? Why are they totally different? That was the biggest question to me in the whole episode, was like their stupid fucking little visors. Like, why would you design them that way and say nothing about it? No, I would not have let that fly. Maybe they were like, I don't know, it's aesthetics over logic with this, but how does the writing of this compare to Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl's writing? Worse. This is worse, because both of them are taking something really generic and what should be really easy to communicate, and I don't feel like I was ever lost watching Pretty Please I Want to Be a Magical Girl. Like, I don't remember thinking it was ever like confusing. I don't remember anything happening that left me going, what the hell is that about, except for the swearing. Like, the unnecessary adult content was the biggest problem I had with that show, and that was just like tone whiplash. Like, the show didn't truly understand that it will be watched by children. This legit was like 8 minutes in, the characters start talking about the plot, and the way they do it is so jumbled and strange. I don't understand how that guy put that crew together. It like baffled me. It's like, okay, this guy wants to start a restaurant where they have human food in a world where I think humans are like scarce. So he wants to like teach the world about human food because he thinks it'll bring them together in the name of love. Very anime, very like Basara from Macross 7 talking about how music's gonna save the world type shit. But like, he pulled this crew together, and I guess they're traveling planet to planet investigating hints of where there might be human food or human civilizations where there might be humans left, which again, they don't really establish that until like another 7 minutes later. It just felt like the information was so out of order. Why wasn't that all one piece of information? Like, why didn't they step off the thing and go like, well, that was a heinous crash landing, but we'll still go and look for that human civilization so that we can collect the food there because I'm trying to open a restaurant. You know, it's like that could have been one sentence that guy said and we'd be instantly caught up to the situation. She could have said, oh yeah, ever since you hired the 4 of us from the spaceport last weekend to go on this quest, I've been just that easy. Just throw in a line that explains a little more and doesn't just keep raising more questions. That one part where it literally felt like they were teasing us that there would be a plot. He's like, I promise I have an idea. Well, what's your idea? And they go back and forth like a whole minute. That was wild. That was really bad. The action was good. The dialogue was atrocious. The acting saved it a little bit. Like, considering how bad the writing is, the actors actually kind of did a really great job because they're working with a script that sucks. The fact that I could still kind of feel that the characters had some level of personality, although Antenna Girl, her personality is, I don't know, exists. You got one robot that doesn't talk and one robot that does talk, but they both act like robots. You got Mechanic Guy and Mechanic Lady, and then you've got the girl and the guy. Yeah, 2B Girl was the star of the show for sure. And she got all the action. Well, like, that's another thing. This scene really made the main guy and girl seem like shit. Like, they couldn't do anything. They got carried. She had a shitty little gun, which you can see here her gun can turn into like a bigger rifle or something. Is that the same device as the goggles? Is it just that it turns into all kinds of shit? Is that what it is? This all could have been easily explained and it would have been way more interesting than what we learned. I don't know how serious they are about this story and like that they really want to make this show. I hope not that much. I hope that this is just like a vehicle to have a thing to make and that they're really hoping to get like poached or something, you know, like they're really hoping they're gonna get hired by the Arcane team. They didn't really sell it. Yeah, no, they just kind of explained what would happen later if it was a show, but like that didn't make me think, oh, this is an interesting story. It just sounded like a list of events. Okay, will I care though? I don't care about these fucking characters at all. They're not interesting. They did nothing relevant to their own arcs in that episode. Nobody experienced growth. Nobody had any kind of clear conflict resolution. Like, it kind of ended without them even finishing the story of the episode, and then the next episode preview was like, by the way, we escape. All right. Yeah, it kind of was ass the more I think about it.